former Minister of Police Affairs, Adamu Maina Waziri, has described President Bola Tinubu's administration as worse than that of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Waziri said if Buhari's administration was a failure, Tinubu's government was a disastrous catastrophe. The African Democratic Congress ADC chieftain spoke during an interview on Trust TV. Waziri said Tinubu's administration has failed in the areas of security, economy, and fighting corruption. He insisted that Tinubu has underperformed when compared to Buhari's government, expressing surprise that people whose local governments are under the control of bandits can appear on national television to endorse this government. Meanwhile, Cano State Commissioner for Transportation, Ibrahim Namadi, has resigned his position hours after the governor of Kano State, Abba Yusuf, received the report of an investigative committee probing his involvement in the controversial bail of a suspected drug baron, Suleiman Danwawu. Receiving the committee's report, Governor Yusuf confirmed the involvement of the commissioner, standing in as a surety for the suspect.
Governor Abba Yusuf, while accepting the resignation of the former commissioner, reiterated his administration's unwavering stance on justice, discipline, and the fight against drug-related crimes and social vices affecting youth and the broader society. The governor further stressed the need for all political appointees to always reason with caution on sensitive matters and obtain permission from the higher authority anytime they are about to engage themselves on issues of public interest. The statement outlined the major findings of the investigative committee to include the commissioner's voluntary submission of an application to serve as surety for the defendant on July 18, 2025, with the understanding that only a serving commissioner and a member of the State Executive Council qualifies to stand as surety under the court's conditions. According to the statement, there was no evidence of any prior acquaintance between the commissioner and the defendant. Abiola Alafe reporting for Clever News.
Meanwhile, Director General of the National Orientation Agency, NOA, Malam Lanre Isa Onilu, says some politicians are using internet fraudsters, popularly known as Yahoo Boys, to launder illicit funds and sabotage Nigeria's financial system. Speaking in Abuja at a National Joint Security Press briefing, Isa Onilu said there is a cordial relationship between the fraudsters and political elites.
Speaking at the press briefing, Isa Onilu expressed concern over the activities of some politicians using Yahoo Boys to launder money. Reacting to accusations of selective arrest and prosecution of especially internet fraudsters, popularly known as Yahoo Boys, the EFCC boss stated that people have not understood the connection that exists between Yahoo Boys and some politicians. Onilu also highlighted coordinated efforts by security and anti-graft agency to combat a range of threats, including drug abuse, arms proliferation, and irregular migration. Recall that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, had also made the same claims that Yahoo Boys are being used to launder money by politicians.
What do people know? Some of them now, they launder money for the politically exposed persons. So don't just see them as Yahoo Boys anymore. The traditional way of stealing money is no longer applicable. When they steal government money in billions now, they give it to all these boys. They open crypto wallet, and they put the money there. From there, the money goes abroad. You can buy a house, you can buy vehicles, and buy anything with your Bitcoin. So most of these politically exposed persons now identify these boys. They put them in hotel, and they open accounts for them. They share this money among them. They change it to dollar, and they move it abroad.
Isa Onilu, however, said the federal government remains committed to anti-money laundering reforms that promote financial integrity and enhance Nigeria's international credibility. He therefore called on Nigerians to unite in protecting the nation as it remains a collective responsibility. Abiola Alafe reporting for Clever News.
Maverick Singer Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, has said he is looking forward to Nigerians adopting a rig and die policy to protect their votes in the 2027 general elections. Speaking at a recent interview, the singer urged Nigerians to change the current government by any means necessary, claiming that before it gets better, it will get worse. He claimed that the corruption in the present administration of President Bola Tinubu is 10 times worse than the immediate past administration of the late former President Muhammadu Buhari. In another development, a Zamfara State federal lawmaker, Honourable Kabiru Amadu, popularly known as May Palace, says he has renovated 80 cemeteries as constituency project. Speaking during the project inauguration on Tuesday, the lawmaker representing Gusau Safi Federal Constituency announced that the initiative is as part of his constituency project, while promising to pay allowances to the cemetery's guards and provide the workers with working tools every month. Welcoming the initiative, Aliyu Abubakar, the district head of Safi East, commended the lawmaker for the gesture. The Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion has announced it is severing ties with the church in Wales following the election of Bishop Cherry Van, an openly lesbian cleric, as Archbishop of Wales. The decision was made public through an official statement dated August 3, 2025, and signed by the Primate, Most Reverend Henry C. Ndukuba. According to the church, the election represents a serious breach of biblical teaching on sexuality and leadership within the Anglican tradition. The Church of Nigeria also stated that it is placing the church in Wales in a state of impaired communion, meaning no official fellowship, worship, or ministry partnership will continue between them. You're welcome back. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who is to be sentenced in October for his conviction on prostitution-related charges, is seeking a pardon from President Donald Trump, one of his lawyers said on Tuesday. Trump has indicated, however, that he is unlikely to grant a pardon to the 55-year-old Combs. Recall that a New York jury had last month found Combs guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, each of which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. His sentencing has been set for October 3. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for watching. I am Gloria Atta. Bye for now.